We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Midsummer Classic. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them. All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Standing in, Ford Lemieux. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Ford Lemieux.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Will Negri, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lemieux gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0. 3-1 the count now. Nobody out, runner on first. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Now at the plate, Junior Moore. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1, and he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And before the 3-2, a move to first. And he's back easily. And here's the 3-2 from him. Runner goes for second. Count still full. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Stepping in now, Justin Metz. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with Show Track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Into the box now, Fernando Alvarado, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch on its way, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 6th from the Chicago Cubs.
Now at the plate, Eric Fernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the National League 1 and the American League nothing. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Ben Lively, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Into the box now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Moore moving forward. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Settling in now, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here's the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Moore moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ball two.
2-0.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Bogaerts takes off, pitches a cold strike, the throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bogaerts stands at second with 2 gone. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to inning number 2 now here in Manhattan. It's the National League 1 and the American League nothing. Now at the plate, Victor Caratini. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman, Victor.
Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So stepping in, Johnny Varner. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
A 1 pitch on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Three and 1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Ford Lemieux. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Bell has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runners. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping into the box, Will Negri. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The NL's on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Stan Musial, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Line to the right side, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Into the box, Albert Bell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Count now a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the American League has trimmed the deficit to 2-1 now.
Yeah, I know the pitcher was down in the count and needed a strike, but come on. He's one of the only guys in that lineup you can't let hurt you. And they left one on the inner half that he's able to turn on and absolutely crush. Got what they deserve there.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third, and he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple, and if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
In now, Johnny Bench. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bench is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Murray at third with 2 away. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the National League 2 and the American League 1. Luis Severino, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Luis Severino.
Ready for another chance? Junior Moore. He reached on a single in his first try.
Junior Moore.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
and this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Bogarts moving to his left. 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Justin Metz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit sharply on the ground. Ramirez is there, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, captain Fernando.
Striding in once again, Fernando Alvarado. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pitch on the way. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Severino, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. NL down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Nolan Ryan gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 34, Nolan Ryan.
Leading off the inning, D. Gordon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, D.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering, and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Two and 0.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
Ready with the 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone all the way into the upper deck. All rise, Aaron Judge. A two-run shot. And the American League moves out in front now, 3-2.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with two outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Into the box, Stan Musial, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but it's off his glove. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. We played three full. It's the American League 3 and the National League 2. Doug Drabeck, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Stepping in, Eric Fernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Drabeck, 28 years old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a sinker. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Bell shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Johnny Garner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They're down 3-2. Max Scherzer, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Max Scherzer.
So striding in, Albert Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, number 8.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Counts full. 3-2 to Albert Bell. Jose Ramirez waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
In now, Johnny Bench. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Mets. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Danny Salazar, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Danny Salazar.
Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0. Hit hard to the right side. Gordon is up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ford Lemieux.
Digging in once again, Ford Lemieux earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
The next 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Standing in now, Will Negri. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Lemieux stands at first with 1 out. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2 balls and a strike to count from Danny Salazar. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Ball and strike. The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Fernando Alvarado. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Eric Fernandez hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the National League 4 and the American League 3. Carlos Martinez is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Here's D. Gordon now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 2 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to second, and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that's a home run into the top tank. A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Coming to the plate now, Stan Musial. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, what a dive. Hats off to that one. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Sean Manaea takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Sean Manaea.
Victor Caratini will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Victor Caratini.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now, Johnny Varner. He grounds it sharply to third. To Gordon for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Varner, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Ford Lemieux. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 miscue on the line score for the NL. Up around the face. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Lifted down the line in left. Bell over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 1 hit, 1 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The American Leaguers on top, 5-4. Vince Velasquez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 28.
At the plate, Albert Bell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Jose Ramirez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch, a changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. And that one just missed outside. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. On to first. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Eddie Murray. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One and one to the potent switch hitting bat of Eddie Murray. Two and one. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. The AL leads it 5-4. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. The American League out front in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Felipe Vasquez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73.
Orlando Cepeda will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder, number 3.
Robin Young will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Robin Young.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon able to get there, and that's the second out.
Now batter, second baseman.
Edwin Diaz takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Jackie Robinson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1 the count. It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Three-2 pitch, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
JT Realmuto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, JT Realmuto.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-0 on the way. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 1 left for the National Leaguers. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Orlando Cepeda will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 30.
Robin Yount will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Number 19, Robin Yount.
Jackie Robinson will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. JT Realmuto will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Russell Payton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Russell Payton.
Striding in, Johnny Bench. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Catcher, Johnny Bench.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. The 1-2 is a whiff and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Daniel Robertson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A high fastball is in there. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Alan Ramos.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Trammell takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-1 now to Mookie. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. There's a strike.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Two and two. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The AL out in front here, 6-4. Daniel Robertson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Alan Kreml will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Mookie Betts will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Tim Windsor will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Keone Kela has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Keone Kela.
Christian Yelich is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bell is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Victor Caratini. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
1 ball,
A cold strike on the inside corner. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Two and 2 the count. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Varner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runner at second here with one man out. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Three and 0 now. Now the 3-0 offering, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Danny Barnes enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Always good to have a veteran like this to turn to in the pinch, as the left-handed hitting Luis Gonzalez has moved out into the on-deck circle now. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Pulled toward right center field. Betts on the run, and that retires the side. National Leaguers strand a couple. Score remains steady at 6-4. Christian Yelich will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 22.
Luis Gonzalez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Kenley Jansen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Kenley Jansen.
Martin Maldonado is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Willie McCovey will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Willie McCovey.
Ball 1.
Missed with a slider. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just missing here. 2-0. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for the American League.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Willie McCovey will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 44.
Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 53. Zach Britton.
Joey Votto is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Well hit to right, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.